Using an ultrasound, we're able to identify first the patellar side attachment of the MPFL and then follow it down to the adductor tubercle. And you can follow the adductor tubercle to the end and then up, and that's a tubercle right there we can see in the ultrasound picture. I'm then able to bring in my needle in plane right onto my tuberosity. I can now make a percutaneous incision down to my needle and exchange my needle immediately for my spear. Once that's done, I can go ahead and drill. Place my anchor. And your anchor is now right in the tubercle. At this point, the easiest thing to do now is simply identify the torn MPFL. So for simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and open up this a little bit bigger so that you can see better. But normally we'd be able to do this through this small percutaneous hole. This is the area you want to grab. So very simply, all we need to do is attach a scorpion. I'm using a label scorpion, attaching the suture from the suture tack. And I'm simply just going to go up here underneath the MPFL, grab the MPFL, pass the suture. That's one pass. Now we'll go and grab the other suture so we can do a horizontal mattress. And pass it under again. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Now we've done that, it's simply just going to tie this. That's all we have to do. And that's it. That's the repair. You've now repaired the MPFL back to the adductor tubercle. We are going to do the patellar MPFL repair. And here we can see on the ultrasound that it's attaching very nicely up into the patella. So this is the location. You can scan the patella to find the most ideal location or where the exact tear is located for them. And you can see the needle right onto the bone on the ultrasound. So at this point, all you need to do is just cut down to that spot. You can pretty much feel where it is. It's not very difficult because you can feel the needle going through, hitting the patella, so we know the exact location. I like doing a slightly in-line incision, a little different from the femoral side. And for purposes of today, normally this is simply just percutaneous. I'm going to make it slightly larger so I can see inside better and show you what's going on inside. Take the spear, place the spear exactly onto the location of where my needle is. There's my needle, there's my spear. I can take my needle away now. Drilling. In this case, I'm going to be using a knotless suture tack. Using knotless technology really helps so that there's no actual knots in the way. We're going to do a horizontal mattress that will come back on itself. Again, using our labral scorpion. We're going to pass our fiber wire through our loop. We want to go ahead and loop this back to almost onto itself. And then we just simply have to pull that into our anchor. And there it is. Once we get to that level of the pull, we just simply pull, pull, pull. Once that's done, by pulling the suture, we're going to get it right here, and I'll show you how it's going to tension. Let me show you first by pulling back this tissue and seeing that as I pull on my knotless suture tack, it pulls up and tensions the tissue appropriately. We can even go ahead and double check this with the ultrasound. And there's the anchor there. There's the anchor point. And you can see the tissue is abutted right up against it repaired back down.